The people of Barbados are always welcoming and are eager to have international investors experience their island. The island has maintained close ties with Great Britain, and in fact many customs are similar to those of the English in both daily life and business. As a progressive business jurisdiction, the island operates at international standards and is always evolving in order to strengthen the country's economy.
Barbados offers to American investors a stable democracy, a solid economy. We have a significant treaty network, and it is through this treaty network that we're able to offer American investors competitive advantages as they do their outward investment from the United States. It's a treaty network that's constantly growing. We have a double taxation agreement with China. Very shortly I shall be signing a double taxation agreement with Austria. We of course have a DTA with the United States, Canada, Venezuela, and most of the major players across the globe. I think the focus on the competitiveness advantage is what Barbados would offer as its most attractive feature to investors, as they not only invest in Barbados, but as they use Barbados as their hub for investments in other parts of the world.
Barbados has the perfect location in the Caribbean to act as a business hub, boasting enough accommodation and business facilities to accommodate even the largest of companies' interests. The public and private sectors are united in showcasing Barbados as a country exceeding expectations as a business jurisdiction. Barbados has an extensive network of double taxation treaties with a number of countries.
Broadly speaking, the treaties provide for very efficient global tax planning for overseas investors because they allow for things like the reduction of withholding tax on dividends, interest and royalties, and also in certain circumstances provide exemption from capital gains taxes. As well, the treaties feature provisions for exchange of information and full transparency between the regulatory and taxation regimes of both parties, and also contain dispute resolution mechanisms. As such, they are really positive aspects of Barbados's equipment for investors who are looking to invest from here overseas.
Since independence, Barbados has transformed itself from a low-income economy dependent on sugar production to a middle-income economy based on tourism. The economy went into a deep recession in 1990 after 3 years of steady decline brought on by fundamental macroeconomic imbalances. However, the central bank, which was established in 1972, is constantly working to advance the economic viability of the country.
Our main aim in terms of the financial services sector is to see that it grows, that it is sound, that it is well supervised, that prudential norms are observed. In addition to that, we aim to do specific things. And in the near term, we, for example, wish to put in place a deposit insurance scheme for the commercial banks. We aim to put a secondary mortgage market institution in place so that the banks will be able to trade and investors can invest in secondary market instruments. In addition, we have emphasized and supported the move towards e-banking, and we've issued e-banking guidelines to the commercial banks. And in terms of the prudent operations of the bank,
the banking sector is thriving. The majority of commercial banks have very strong correspondent networks throughout the world and are able to carry out any type of international financial transactions.
All of the banks that operate in Barbados are part of international and regional subsidiaries. And as such, the services that these institutions provide, they are comparable to what are provided throughout the world. They do provide corporate finance services, investment banking services, merchant banking services, and all the necessary products and services that are required by corporations and individuals are available on the island.
Barbados has judicial, political, and administrative institutions closely modeled after the British system. Consultancies on the island include all of the major global players, along with cutting-edge local companies. Barbados is ranked 6th in the world as a domicile for captive insurance.
the laws are predictable and based on precedent, mostly out of England, Canada, and other Commonwealth jurisdictions. The legal professionals are well trained, knowledgeable, and competent. Foreign investors, for example, will have the comfort and security of knowing that they're investing in a jurisdiction that has a strong respect for the rule of law, and that their investment will be protected by a judicial system that recognizes and enforces private rights on the basis of internationally well-established and accepted legal principles.
The National Initiative for Service Excellence, commonly known as the NICE Initiative, was established to further the drive of proactively promoting international business.